The question of the day today is really the question of forever because I get this question every single week. Does the Facebook pixel only track website traffic coming from Facebook, or does it track all website traffic? So I'm going to digress on this a little bit just to explain a little bit more about the pixel. I have a whole video on the pixel and how it works if you want to look at that later. But in this particular case, I'm just going to give you a kind of a quick nitty-gritty of the breakdown of what the pixel is, and then I'll answer the question. So right here, we're going to have a code that we create in Facebook, which is the pixel. The pixel is a piece of code, okay? And then we're going to embed that code on your website. Then we're going to go back to Facebook, and we're going to create an audience of people who have been on your website. And then we're going to create an ad on Facebook that is only directed to that audience. So the only people that are going to see this ad are the people that have been on your website already once. And if you're not already using the pixel or doing social media marketing, you're missing a huge boat here because we've never been able to reach as many people for the money as we can right now. Even with the change in the algorithm, it still is extremely beneficial if you're targeting your audiences correctly. So the answer to the question is everything we do goes back to our website. Okay? And I'm going to name some marketing media here, and just because I'm putting them on this list doesn't necessarily mean that I agree with all of them right now. Based on how people are responding to advertising, but just to give you the example. So we'll start obviously with social media marketing. You're going to do social media marketing. You're going to do maybe a billboard. Maybe you've got, definitely not agree with this, newspaper ad running. Maybe you're doing some direct mail. It's starting to become a lot more popular now and getting a better result because people are not doing it as much, especially in the fitness industry. Then you might do some type of business group like a BNI, or you have a chamber of commerce. Then you've got obviously your word of mouth. So everything that you do has to lead back to the website. Everything. Because in order for us to track these people and then create targeted ads, they have to land on your website first. So your billboard should have your website address. All your social media should have a link back to your website. Even further, maybe even a website page. Direct mail, all your groups. If you have a business card, the website should be the primary focal point of that card, rather than your phone number. People are going online more often, especially people that maybe are not inclined to talk to people, especially talk to people for the first time. They're going online and they're making that connection there first. So what happens now on your website is you have this pixel code. Oh, and I forgot one more that's even more important, is your Google SEO. Supposed to be a G in there, and then you have your Google Ads. Oh, then another one that's even more important we'll put over here, Google Maps. So Google Maps, Google Ads, Google SEO, and social media marketing. No matter what kind of business that you have, you should be doing this right now. And like I said, it's very cost effective if you're targeting your audiences correctly. Okay, so now you've got the pixel code embedded in your website. Your Facebook is tracking that code. And now we've created an audience of people who have been on the website. They have to be somewhat interested, right? Or they wouldn't have went there in the first place. And then you're setting up an ad in Facebook that's going to be directed to only these people. So the answer to the question then, after all of that, is, in a nutshell, everybody gets tracked by this pixel, not just the people coming from Facebook. So you set up a Facebook ad, you send a learn more or a buy now link that goes back to your website, that's getting tracked. But every one of these other things, if they click on and get on your website, the pixel code is tracking them too. So when you create this ad on Facebook, it's going to these people, but it's also going to all of these people as well. So that's why this pixel is so important, and that's why directing your audiences is so important, because these are a group of people that are already interested in what you do, and you can now direct key advertising or key ads back to these specific people.